How's it going on? Welcome back to the channel. So on this video we're going to be doing the updated EPS sticky steering recall that is out for the CRVs, the Civics, the HRVs, and the Integra. So we have here our kit, which is our end cap, our spring and a cup right in here, and it comes with this O-ring also, which we don't need because we no longer have to remove this end cap over here, this cover, to spread the grease around. We actually get new grease that we are going to be injecting into here. So we have to remove this end cap right in here. Try to get a better view here for you guys, and nearly impossible, but right in here we have to take that out, and we're going to be injecting at least 15 milliliters of this Molly coat grease. So this is what it is, and then applying some Honda Bond to the new end cap nut here, and torquing everything to 9 foot-pounds. So I'm going to try to capture as much as possible. Now, the new recall, we no longer have to remove the subframe at all, which puts a lot of people at ease, although we can see that there's not much space to work with here. So this is my first time doing it this way. We got a total of 1 unit, so 1 repair kit today, and these kits are on allocation. So do not go to your dealer looking to get this done. Chances are they will not have these kits readily available or not in mass quantities for some time now. Wait till you get the letter in the mail. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to crack that nut loose and cap loose at this point, and then remove the old parts. We're going to inject some of that Molyco grease in there and put everything back together. All right, so first things first, we have our wrench here, and I'm not going to capture the whole process, but just going to give you guys the idea. So we put that into here, and we crack this loose. Now, I already did this off camera because this is pretty tight, and I use a 1/4-inch dry ratchet right in this end to help me break it loose. So once that is loose, you can see some of this Honda Bond already coming out. We're supposed to scrape this off. Really up to you which way you want to do it. I usually do it with a razor afterwards. But either way, it does work. Just make sure you get that off. All right, once that is loose, we take our tool here. This is magnetized. We're going to slide that right in there. Again, it is fairly tight. And here we are. This is the old end cap. As you can see, I've done a whole bunch already. Now we're going to get our spring here. All right, so that's our spring with the cup there. So now we're going to have to put this into the rack, and this is where we're going to inject the new Molyco grease into, so it has a hole in here, and we're going to put our syringe right in there. And again, a very, very tight fit. So here we have our syringe, and we can see our hole right in there. So we're going to put the syringe in there and try to get most of this grease in there. All right, that went actually rather smoothly. And we're going to apply some pressure here. And essentially, we're filling that worm gear in with grease. And you actually have to apply a decent amount of pressure here. And that should do it. So it requires at least 15. So we had just a little bit over 20. So we'll add a little bit more here just for good measure. All right. So we are good here. Single use only. I guess you could probably use it twice or 3 times, but you need new grease anyways, which only comes with the kit. So now we are going to remove this. And all right, so we got that out. Now we have our spring and a cup here. So we're going to go ahead and install this inside. And kind of like that. See if it stays. There we go. Now we have our new end cap here. So the previous procedure, we were supposed to thread this in a little bit and then apply Honda Bond. Now they're telling us to apply the Honda Bond before. So here we are. I'm going to start it. I'm not going to capture that part on video. It's just going to be impossible. And then all we have to do is just torque it, and we should be good to go. All right, so like I said, pretty tight, pretty frustrating to get this in here. But quick tip for the techs out there, when you're installing this, I had to put some grease in here to hold the spring from coming down naturally. It's going to want to fall down. So first time I did and second time I did, and definitely helped the spring stay in there while I was able to put the end cap back on. And nice and straight. And there we go. We are torqued. So kind of a mind game here, mess up, because we have to go in the off direction since we are doing this upside down. I guess we could have used the torque wrench on the other way too, but this is how I did it. Worked fine. So we are done here. So this is just about it. Now all we have to do is go inside, turn the steering wheel a couple times, make sure everything's moving nice and smoothly. So this should definitely put some people at ease. We no longer have to touch your suspension or anything of that nature. Now for the Civics, the cover comes up over here, so we do have to move that out the way a little bit. Same thing should be for the Integra Type S and the Civic Type R. I know a couple of you have requested a specific video on those. Once I get the chance to do one, obviously those are pretty rare. I am going to get one in the shop and do it and just kind of show you if there's any differences there. Now the times did drop from about 1.7 to 1.9 to about 0.5 to 0.6, I believe is new time. So obviously a big time difference there, although much better, much easier procedure than having to remove the whole steering rack itself. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.